it's at least nice to know I'm in the arms of a trusted friend.
You trust me?
From bizarre hookups to extreme violence, Glenn has pulled off a bunch of messed up stuff throughout the show. And today we're bringing you our top 10 worst things he's done. Number 10. He lied about wearing a rubber.
Oh no! Both the pilots are unconscious and we're in a nosedive. If only there was someone on board who could save us.
I don't see Quagmire.
When it comes to Glenn Quagmire, there's a buffet of choices for picking his lowest moments. Take this gem for example, where he pulls off a 2-for-1 special in the low actions department.
Oh, that was great.
Thanks. I know you have a choice in airport sex, and I appreciate your choosing Quagmire.
While his buddies were dressed up as pilots, plotting to hijack a plane and make Quagmire the hero to save his job, Mr. Glenn thought it was the perfect time for a steamy encounter, leaving his pals in a slightly awkward position.
All right, I got a plane to catch. Say, which gate is flight 209?
209? That flight left half an hour ago.
Oh my god, that plane's going down! My friends are on that plane, they're all gonna die!
And to top it all off, he once again showed that respect for his sexual partners isn't exactly his forte. Classic Glenn, am I right?
Giggity. And that's not the worst part. Here's the condom I said I put on. Aren't I just the worst?
Number 9. He tried to score with his best friend's wife.
What happened? Where am I? Who are you?
I'm Lois.
Lois who?
Yo, we all know how Quagmire can't resist the ladies. No doubt, it's like his Achilles heel. But what if it's your best friend's wife we're talking about? Yeah, Glenn ain't one to back down from any situation.
Giggity, giggity.
When Peter lost his memory, everyone tried to help him get back to his old life, including his family and his old buddies.
So, what do we do here?
Well, we usually come here, you buy us drinks, and tell us what Lois's nipples look like you always do. Giggity, giggity.
But if there's one thing we learned from this guy is that when it comes to women and sex, he's all about seizing the moment. And believe me when I say that he was this close to seizing his shot.
If Peter's never coming back to me, it's at least nice to know I'm in the arms of a trusted friend.
You trust me? Uh-oh.
He might have some speck of decency left, or was it karma biting back? What do y'all think?
Damn it!
Number 8. Human trafficking.
Hey, Brian, check it out.
Peter, you painted over the back window. Isn't that dangerous?
I'm a redneck, Brian. We like people driving behind us to know what our beliefs are.
Our legendary Quagmire, infamous for his sexual exploits and endless kinks in the town of Quahog. And thanks to his buddy Peter, we got a peek into another side of his shady dealings. Peter was in the midst of one of his bizarre adventures when...
Peter, what the hell? My car!
And it wasn't the crash that spilled the beans to the viewers and probably the entire town about Glenn's dark underworld. But what unfolded next?
Ah, damn it! Hey, come back! เฮ้ย จะไปไหน มานี่ อีดอก กูจ่ายเงินไปแล้ว กี่กอง กูตกลงกับพ่อมึง ทำไมไม่ตาม
Human trafficking might be one of Quagmire's darkest deeds, but hold up, let's not be too hasty with our judgments. Maybe it was just a one-time escapade, huh?
But I gotta fly a plane in 20 minutes.
Oh, I can drive you.
A few moments later.
Oh, come on!
Quagmire, I am so sorry. We can go after him.
Don't worry about it, they're tagged.
Number 7. He sneaks into a slumber party.
Thanks for letting my friend sleep over, Mr. Brown.
No problem, Meg. If y'all get hungry, there's some cottage cheese in the fridge.
Fans of Family Guy know too well how shady Quagmire can be, stopping at nothing to satisfy his lowest instincts. Not even when there's a group of high school girls, and not even if one of them happens to be his best friend's daughter.
Driving it. I heard he bought it from his dad. Yeah, I remember his dad dropped him off at school in it one time when he was a freshman. Doesn't his dad live in Hartford?
Yeah, that's how twisted Glenn can be when he sets his mind to it. And if you thought sneaking into a girl's slumber party was the lowest of the low, just wait until you see his reaction to this boring situation.
Damn it, you guys are boring the crap out of me. Stupid, mindless chatter is what it is. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna go back to my place and rent a dirty movie. This is ridiculous.
Sneaking around to peep at a bunch of girls definitely earned him a spot on this list. We can all agree to that. His anger over wasting his time is just the icing on the cake.
That was weird. Oh well. Hey, let's compare breasts.
Number 6. He pulled off a very twisted revenge prank.
Wow, that was terrific, Jessica.
It was good for me, too.
Ah!
Got you again, Quagmire.
Halloween pranks are a total classic in Quahog, but if there's one lesson Peter and the gang had to learn the hard way, it's never to mess with someone as twisted as Quagmire. Cause man, after they pulled that nasty prank, Glenn started plotting his revenge.
My grandfather was a pilot for the Imperial Air Force during World War II. Flew a kamikaze mission in the Battle of Midway.
Wow, how come I never met him?
He was a kamikaze pilot.
You know what they say, revenge is a dish best served cold, and Glenn took his sweet time planting the seeds for what was about to go down.
You guys want to go for a ride?
Ah, sure.
Hell yeah! Look at all those old naval vessels.
Yeah, look at them all.
A few moments later.
I can feel my grandfather's Japanese blood coursing through my veins.
As a prank as sick as making your pals believe you're gonna crash a plane might be a bit extreme, and of course, deserving a spot on this list, but we can't deny it's gotta be hella satisfying, right?
That was for making me have sex with Joe, you sons of bitches!
You guys actually had sex?
Yeah, I kind of went rogue with that one.
Number 5. He had sex with his own father and...
I want to see Latinas, but I also want them to
Speak
speak
English, yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Wow, so you're into that kind of stuff too?
Uh-huh.
Now, Quagmire sure knows how to rock the perversion game, always pushing the boundaries like a pro. That's why nobody saw it coming when he met a girl who was crazier than him.
Oh my God! You roofied me?
Are you mad?
No, I'm in love.
Their wild sexual escapades took things way beyond Quagmire's usual standards, and reluctantly he found himself crossing a line when, well, you gotta witness it firsthand.
Oh, wow, I can't even imagine what twisted, deviant act you've thought of this time.
I want you to have sex with your father.
What? No! No way!
Despite that wake-up call, Glenn couldn't cut ties with his psycho girlfriend, and that's when things took a dark turn. He ended up getting kidnapped and having a seriously rough time with it. He was eventually rescued by his buddies, and you could say his dangerous escapade had a happy ending, but...
My dad told me he's pregnant.
Number 4. He shot Peter.
Hey, Peter, you got your safety on, right?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, because your gun is pointing right at me.
Wait, you want me to pull the trigger and prove it to you?
No, I just want to make sure your safety's on.
This was just another one of those times when Glenn took things to the extreme. But you gotta admit, his buddy Peter didn't make things easy for him either.
Yeah, see, Quagmire? Safety's on. Now this is a gun without a safety. Quite the difference, huh?
Getting shot by one of your best pals and then he doesn't show any remorse or take responsibility? It's gotta be pretty rough, no doubt. But hey, Quagmire's not exactly like the most rational dude either.
I need you to shoot me in the arm so we can be friends again.
Okay.
Whoa, 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 whoa! No! I was supposed to offer, and then you were supposed to say, no, Peter, I'm not gonna shoot you.
Their bromance was hanging by a thread, ready to snap forever. But luckily, they managed to sort things out, all mature and... just kidding. It's Family Guy, man.
I mean, if we're doing things fair here, then...
All right, we're good.
Number 3. He killed his sister's boyfriend.
Oh, God, I hope Glenn's okay. I'm so worried about him.
Shut up and limp! We're in a handicap spot, you slut!
Now, when we talk about the terrible things Quagmire's done, we can't brush off what happened with his sister's boyfriend. I mean, we're talking about a violent dude here, and it being one of Glenn's darkest actions, it all went down when they were in Quahog.
They've been with me 3 days now, and all he does is beat her day and night. And on top of that, they say they don't need to be entertained, but then they're always like, hey, so what are we doing? What's next?
Jeff's violence was just painful to witness, not just for Quagmire, but for everyone. So his buddies decided to help him, let's just say, take care of the problem.
I was pretty surprised you wanted me to come along. I thought you hated my guts.
Oh, come on, Jeff. I don't hate your guts.
Well, what the hell are we doing out here? I thought we were gonna kill him.
So, Jeff!
In the end, it all fell on Quagmire's shoulders, and he didn't hesitate to put an end to it once and for all. Yeah, it's a delicate situation, we get it, but that doesn't change the fact that his actions deserve a spot on our list, right?
What the hell? I killed you!
I choke myself every day, you bastard.
Number 2. He almost had sex with his own daughter.
Wow, partying on the bus to prom. Doesn't get much cooler than this.
So this story starts with Glenn and his buddies sneaking into this graduation party, which that alone is enough to earn him a spot on this list, but believe it or not, the creepy move is just the tip of the iceberg.
Hello, gorgeous. How old are you?
18.
All right, and I just recorded you saying that, and hi, I am Glenn Quagmire.
During the school bash, Glenn meets this girl, which is already pretty sketchy if you ask me, and takes her back to his place. Everything seemed to be going great for our pal Quagmire until...
Oh, giggity.
Oh, man. Glenn was about to hook up with his own daughter. Luckily, he had his emergency kit ready like any decent person would, right?
Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God! Here, rub this up and down on the inside of your cheek.
Giggity.
A few moments later.
And number 1, he faked his own death to bail out of the marriage.
Wow, it's so lovely here, Glenn.
Well, this is our 3-week anniversary, Joan. I wanted this date to be special.
Ever wonder what could be Quagmire's all-time low? Who said get married? Well, let me tell you, you're not that far off.
Nothing would make me happier than to be Mrs. Quagmire.
But it's not about getting married. It's realizing he's made the biggest blunder of his life and attempted to run away from it. Unfortunately for our buddy Glenn, divorce wasn't an option.
Some of the guys thought we should get a divorce.
What?
But
Quagmire found himself with no other way but to fake his own death, trying to put an end once and for all to this marital mess. And if you think pretending to be dead to escape from your own life's choices is the worst someone can do, just wait. Because you didn't see what happened when the Grim Reaper showed up.
Sorry, Mr. Quagmire, but I still need a body to take back with me, so...
No, you can't take him!
We could say it's a stroke of luck, am I right?
This is probably not cool, just throwing it out there. She was suicidal.
She was?
yeah, absolutely.
I had heard that too.
And her last name was Quagmire.
Thanks for watching, giggity! Be sure to subscribe and like the video for more Family Guy content. Why don't you check out Family Guy's 10 Dumbest Chris Griffin moments shown on your screen right now, cause it's freaking awesome.